I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in week 21 of the 2023 CW Collage. That's the Crossword Collage hosted by Nellie and Ruth Designs. And Barbie is the one who has Nellie and Ruth Designs. And we don't really have prompts, we just have a crossword, and we just fill in our title in there and just build our collage around it. And I've got Walk Like an Egyptian. So that's what mine is going to be on this week. And I have this, I got it out of National Geographic. It's like a desert scene. And I'm hoping that what I cut off, I can kind of add down here. If not, I may be able to camouflage it. So without further ado, let's get started. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I have really enjoyed this collage challenge, for lack of a better word. Okay. It's been a lot of fun. And it doesn't look like my glue wants to come out. I really need to clean this thing. It gets all gloopy. And I always hate the way it looks when it first comes out because of the pen. Alright. I'm just going to put down this background. And I'm going to match that up and trim that off. Well, what has everybody been crafting? I'm so far behind. I'm a day behind on this. My husband was off yesterday, and I get lazy when he's off. I feel like if I do anything around the house, he feels like he has to, and he had to work Sunday, and he's tired. He goes in so early. So I didn't do too terribly much yesterday. I should have at least come and filmed, but I did not. Alright, let's see what I can, maybe I can, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've got these other elements, so part of those can cover up. Let me go ahead and I will get this much done. Always wanted to visit Egypt. A little bit known fact about me, growing up, I wanted to be an archaeologist. And I probably should have stuck with it because in the 3rd grade, in GAs, that's Girls in Action at church on Wednesday nights, we used to, someone came in and they had, archaeologists had found all these little items from Bible times, and I was so fascinated with it. And I let people talk me out of it, and I don't know why. You know, you gotta think it was early 80s, and women didn't do quite as much back then, but that's a poor excuse. And anyway, I've always been fascinated with like Egypt, and even around, you know, where I live, you know, in Mississippi, there's lots of Civil War sites and things. It was very fascinating. Class trip going to Vicksburg, and they have the battlefield, you know, where you can go and visit. And it was just so fascinating. And they talked about, they had a museum in the middle that had an old Civil War ship, paddle boat, and that they had used. And it was very fascinating, you know, and at one point the area around Vicksburg, the river had dried up. It's sort of like it eroded away. They said it was like it sounded like a huge tub drain, and the water just drained out, and the river was gone. And all these people had built their antebellum homes and stuff on the riverside, and there was no more river. But they had found, like musket shells and different types of things like that in the dried bed. And what they ended up doing is running I can't remember the name of the river, but they ran it through to kind of fill it up. So actually in Vicksburg, that's not the Mississippi River. That is part of that other river. But anyway, I thought it was fascinating. I love stuff like that. All right, so now I want to kind of cover up some of these words, lay this out how I might want it. I think that's pretty cool. And let's see, I've got a few. See how I can camouflage this. Got that. And back here we can, and this I'm sure is not Egypt, but is the best I could come up with as far as desert type scenes. Okay. I think that goes like that. Pardon me. I believe it was this way. I got these out of my cut and collage books. And all right, let's see. I like that. And my star of the show, because he's going to walk like an Egyptian. I love that. I've had this image forever, so I wanted to use him. So now let me go ahead and lay some of this stuff down, so it won't be moving around so much. Well, I've been watching George Gently. I done got hooked back on that show, and I've had, like I said, my husband's tired because he goes in. He has to get up like at 12:30. And so when he comes home, he takes a nap. He has to, because he has to get up so early. And so sometimes when I'm not tired, because I try to get up at least when he leaves, but sometimes I lay back down. So when I'm not tired, I'll watch George Gently, because that's not his, he hadn't gotten into that. And but it's been really good. I've enjoyed it. And I'm still reading my Barbara Michaels. I read a good bit last night, and it's good. And of course I'm still reading the Harry Potters. That's my quick read when I don't need to concentrate type of book. I've read them so many times, so I don't have to give it my 100% attention, but it's something, if I want to read along when there's, that my husband and sons were watching sports channels and stuff like that. I just kind of pass the time and still get to be with them, you know. We still hadn't watched any more of the Wayward Pines. I'm not sure about that one, and no one really told me anything about what they thought of it, if they've seen it. Okay. Now we'll just put these down. I already inked them, so you wouldn't have to watch me. I need to work on my fussy cutting skills because it's hard, especially with leaves and stuff, to cut it down to the where you can't see the white. All right, my little, let's see how I'm gonna put him kind of like he's I like that. Okay. Well, we're supposed to vote today. I hope everybody does their duty and vote. All right. My oldest son, he has to go to work, so he got up early so he could vote. Put that there so you'll have something to stand on. All right, now let's see what we can fill in with. I don't have to use everything. Do have some scarabs. At least I'm calling them scarabs. Okay. I've been wanting to use that image forever, and I don't know if this is the best place for it, but I've got it. So, okay. Well, it's a busy one anyway. very straight, did I? Thought I did better, but I didn't. I'm just going to let it go off the page. I thought that was the other page. That's not what I wanted. See here. Get this on here. Okay. And I lost my little one. I probably when I opened my page. There it is. Put it down here. Okay. Well, it's not really a scene. It looks like a mess, but I'm happy with it, I guess. As happy as I can be. I'm just not really good at the surreal. I never have what I need, I feel like. But it's all worth it because of him. And I think I'm just going to save these other items. Unless I put something here. Well, I've got him, but... I don't know. I love that face, though. I'm going to do it. I do. I hate to cover up his face, but I do think that looks funny. All right, here's week 21. I hope you like it. It's definitely different. We got walk like an Egyptian, and I've got all my Egyptian type things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go check out Barbie's channel, Nellie and Ruth Designs, and check out the hashtag 2023 CW Collage to see what everyone else has made. I'm sure it'll be better than this one, but it's still fun, I feel like. So y'all have a great and wonderful day, and until next time, bye y'all.